Hey guys, here's a quick walkthrough of Traffic Zombie. This is actually Traffic Zombie version 2.0. We have a lot of very awesome new features and stuff from the original one, which we launched years back. So we actually did this completely new from scratch, essentially, right here. So what is Traffic Zombie? It's basically a way to get viral traffic shares and all that stuff on Facebook, Twitter, other blogs and websites, so on and so forth. And it's incredibly easy to use. All you have to do is just click on New Campaign right here, and it will walk you through everything step by step. Or you can choose from an existing one. In this case, I'll just choose an existing one that we actually just used a few months back. Here's one that we used to basically use Traffic Zombie on a webinar registration page of ours to encourage guys to share the registration link or sign-ups. So I'll just click basically the edit button, and you see all this stuff filled in right here. In this case, I have the actual one that we used right here, but if you start from scratch and click brand new, it will actually have a template very close to this right here where you can just change the words around if you want, and it will have the color and all that stuff right there. Or if you want to get fancy, you can change anything you want with the text around. You can change the colors, the font size. You want this up to you there, so you can change anything you want right there. And this will basically prompt them to basically share your link or page or affiliate link or whatever you want in exchange for some kind of a reward that you can give them. In this case, we gave them $197 training that we call the Quick Traffic System, and we gave them that for free. And after they do a post there where they just click a button, it will instantly verify that they've actually done that, and it will fade out, and what will fade in is basically a little thank you message like this right here, where you can give them a link to your bonus, which can be an ebook, it can be a video, it can be a newsletter, it can be a discount, anything that you want right there. And then you can pick down here, like if you want them to refer or post just once for a bonus, or if you want them to post to more than one site, that's fine. You can specify the link that you want them to post. You can specify if you want them to have keywords that show up on top of the link, or essentially anchor text. Then you can pick like what kind of referral methods you want, like if you want them to post a link basically anywhere, if you want them to write a blog post. In this case, for this exact one, I just picked Twitter as well as Facebook. So I just check off on Twitter, I write my message that I want them to post up on Twitter, and then I do the same for Facebook right here. I fill out that, write in the message that I want them to post right there, that in this case talked about the live training call that they just signed up for and how it's free. And of course you can also, you have three options. You can get basically HTML type code that you paste on your site itself. So if you want the Traffic Zombie code to show up on the site itself, or you can have it be as essentially like a pop-in. So you just check off this if you want as a pop-in, or we also give you a link that we host for you if you want to just send the traffic to a separate page that we host. So all those three options are available for you right there. And then you just click save, and you would be done with that. And you would just go to and it would you just go right here, go back for a second, and in this case we just click embed code, and we could change the height, the color, background size, all that stuff, and then we just would paste this code right here on our site if we want it to be on our site either as just a form on the site or as a pop-in. That's all up to you. And you don't have to use this code if you just want to use the link that we'll give for you. And here's a preview of what it would look like right here on your page, and you can see the user could click on Facebook or Twitter, and then they just click post in this case, and it would instantly verify once a post is actually done. And on the screen itself, they can do the post from right there. It will verify instantly, it will fade out, and then the reward will fade in right there. Or they can also optionally just use the link right here that shows up, so they don't even have to have a website. So it'd just be a link like this right here, so that they could hand out that link and get viral traffic to any link that they want or anywhere that they want. If they post it on a site, it would look, kind of like one of these right here. Like here's one where we used it on. This is actually a live one right here that we had at the very end of last year to the start of this year, so several months back. And we gave away some training right here. And if they shared this training link, they'd get some additional training right there. And that worked quite well. We did the same thing on a webinar registration page right here. So this is just after they signed up for the call. This is just basically says, hey, thanks, you're all signed up, yada yada. And then we have the traffic zombie script down here where they can post the registration link up online and get even more people to jump on the call. Or of course, if you want, you can also have it be just like a pop-in like this right here. This is a large one I made, but you can adjust the size and have it be anything that you want. So all that is available for you right there. And what's cool is not only do we make it very easy to make these, we make it very easy to clone. You just click clone once and you create an exact clone. So if you want to mimic another campaign, you don't have to start from scratch. We also allow you to split test, so you can split test, multiple different campaigns at the exact same time. So if you want to change headlines around or exact offers or bonuses, that's all up to you. And we also have a stats button right here. So here's one that we did several months back. And you see we have several new features added from the original version of Traffic Zombie. And you see here on the stats, it will list the total amount of people that shared this on Twitter as well as Facebook. So they actually shared our registration link to our call. So we have 158 that shared on Twitter and 623 that shared on Facebook. So for these other options right here, we had those turned off at the time, so it's just these two. And then we see here that 781 people attempted to submit a post, but only 774 were accepted. So that means that 7 people tried to fake us out, and the software automatically found out that they were trying to fake it, so they didn't get the reward right there. And this is a brand new feature that we just actually added about in the past day. It's page views, and that's page views on the page that you have the Traffic Zombie script. So this is a way where you can see what your conversion rate is. So for instance, obviously we've had this one, all these stats for a few months there. This one we've only had for like the last day. And usually, like, let's say what we find is, if you have 100 views on the page that has your Traffic Zombie script, usually about 20 to 30 or 20 to 30% will typically take you up on the Traffic Zombie offer. And that's been consistent across several different niches out there. If you have an amazing offer, it can be even more than that right there. So that's a brand new one right there. That's why that is low. But what's really interesting is on this call that we did to our own list, so we had a bit shy of 800 people share it. Well, we only actually promoted the call for about 3 days' time. And at the time of the call, we had about 300 shares. And when the call started, we had over 1,200 clicks that went straight to the link that we had them share. So those links were specifically from just only the link that we had them share. So again, 1,200 clicks from about 300 shares at the time, which we thought was really really impressive. And we made additional sales and leads off of that as well. But the shocking part is, all those months later, we went back and checked, and we had over double the amount of even more shares and stuff right there, just because without sending any more traffic on our own end after those 3 or 4 days time, the viral links just kept going and going and going, and more people started to share that right there. So it just won't die, and that's an offer that was, again, several months back right there. So pretty cool stuff. We also have a world map where they can see where the traffic is from, so that would show up right here if you wanted as well right there. So pretty awesome stuff right there. And we know that your subscribers and clients and all will really enjoy this, and it's really a tool that honestly simply just works very well. It does what it does, and it gets you viral traffic literally to any offer that you want, whether it's your own offer, an affiliate offer, or anything, and insanely easy to use. So hope you like this